Alright, everybody, so today in this video I'm going to be talking about how I became the best Dokkan player in the world. And yes, that is a joke. But it also is kind of true because I technically have a role called the Dokkan Race Champion in like the biggest Dokkan server ever, kind of. I don't know. Maybe the other Dokkan community server is bigger than the 5-9 gaming one, but it's 5-9 gaming. If you know about Dokkan and you watch Dokkan YouTubers, you know about 5-9 gaming. So, I have a role in the Discord called ESVR Champion, and this is how I got it. If you haven't seen the Twitch stream, um, well, you can follow the Twitch at twitch.tv/BobbyAnera. But basically, I'm gonna let the VOD here explain the rules as I review the VOD and show you guys and talk to you about how I won this tournament. So, in case you want to know the rules of this tournament, I'm gonna pause it. The rules are very simple. So, in the first bracket, we were doing Majin Buu Saga, and if you won that, in the second bracket, you would do Peppy Gals. And this is all Extreme Super Battle Road, by the way, the hardest content on Global Dokkan. So after we did Peppy Gals, you have to do Androids category, Extreme Super Battle Road. And then after that, we have to do the Universal Survival Saga, Extreme Super Battle Road, which I think is probably the hardest stage on Global right now. Debatably, of course. So, the first round I did is Peppy Gals because I actually got a bye in the tournament, so I didn't have to do the Buu Saga race. But it's okay, we're gonna move past that, and here is my Peppy Gals run. I'm gonna start letting it play, and I'm gonna commentate over it. My rotations are actually horrible. I'm gonna try to stop talking when the other me is talking, the past me. So my rotations started out bad. So here was my plan. I wanted to have the friend Videl on rotation with my Great Saiyan 2/1 free-to-play character. The reason I want them on I'm gonna turn it down a little bit so you guys can hear me explain it, and I don't want this video to be a million years long, but basically, I wanted that unit, the free-to-play tech Saiyan 2/1, to be on rotation with the friend Videl, because the friend Videl was Rainbow level 10 links, and my Videl is also Rainbowed but not level 10 links. That's why I wanted the friend Videl, right? So, I have Kale and Caulifla on rotation slot 1, which you might think is good, but their teammate Kefla was on rotation 2, which is obviously bad because I have to float her, and Kefla's my big damage dealer. You see, my whole strategy in this race was to make sure that I survive long enough to be able to pop my items and have Kefla one-shot like the whole field. That was my strategy. So I brought AGL Mai and Int Toa to debuff the enemies, because AGL Mai and Int Toa are great at that, especially Mai. And then my other rotation, the Saiyaman 1 and 2 have a 50% chance of dodge and have pretty decent defense. And Videl has a chance to dodge in slot 1, and her defense is quite good. So here, I am fully trusting her. I think I have a Whis active, which reduces the damage of ongoing or of incoming damage. So you see there, even though I take a hit. Yes, so what Videl does basically, if she dodges in slot 1, she becomes super effective against all types, and if she takes a hit, she gets a damage increase. And she got both, which is best case scenario. So here she starts putting in work. And Videl single-handedly carried this first round because she just went off and got 3 supers, all super effective against all types and all buffed. And there you see the dodge, and Kefla with the 3.4 million attack stat about to clean up. Crit, crit, fuck. Crit, 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 crit.
Okay, it looks like I'm fucking getting, yeah, I need this nigga to leave.
Wait, he's getting work?
And round 1 ended just like that, and moving on to round 2 of Peppy Gals. By the way, my opponent was somebody named Boomer, and I got a ping in the server saying that I should quit now because Boomer is my opponent. I don't know this guy, and I'm not in the Dokkan community huge, I guess, on Discord. Um, Apparently he had a reputation, so me winning here was definitely a surprise to everybody except for me and my viewers, of course. So here we see Kale and Caulifla going off, but they are not linked up well. Apparently I'm far ahead. And yeah, as past me said, apparently I'm far ahead. So I was doing quite good. I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit. I don't think anything noteworthy happens on this rotation. Far ahead is because Videl got that dodge. Yeah, Videl popped off. So here's the other rotation.
Oh, it's so.
It was fine. Let me go back to it. Right here. Yeah. Did great. So here we go. This is the rotation I've been waiting for. I finally got it on the second fight halfway through. So I put Kale and Caulifla. Or wait, here. So I use Future Bulma and the Deborah cookie. And I believe I actually skipped the second fight. This is the third fight. But anyway, yeah, I gave the Deborah cookie to Physical Kefla and gave her all those orbs. Physical Kefla is a nuking unit, so she gets more attack and defense per orb. Not only that, but the Deborah cookie creates physical orbs, and as you can see with the 18 million attack stat, gives her attack per orb. So here she is cleaning out the field. One shots Roshi, and she actually doesn't even additional super. But Kale and Caulifla with a 4.6 million attack stat is able to clean it up. Thanks to my support, of course. And as you can see there, they go.
And with that, it is done.
And that should be the first round up. Yep, right there. I got sub 10 minutes. Not even my record, by the way. Drake in the chat! And as you can see, I was celebrating with my chat. Pepe Sun, Saber, Trey, Akatsu, Pad, you know, everybody else who was there supporting. Very, very poggers. But next up was androids. And I was not very confident with androids. Okay, so here is my androids team. My friend was also Rainbow, just like the Videl. He was not Link level 10 because Cell had just came out, the Dokkan Fest Cell. But my plan here was to have Reed's 100% Rainbowed Cell go off with items. And I believe I got shit rotations again, yes. Look at the rotations were horrible. I easily could have died. But I got very lucky. Basically, that was my whole strategy, is I would use items on Cell, on Reed's Cell, which is Rainbowed again, so he was very powerful. And Cell's a brand new Dokkan Fest who's extremely good for Super Battle Road in his first two forms, his imperfect form and his semi-perfect form. So, he also has the highest chance to do additionals out of everybody in the team, because most of my units were 55%. So, Reed's Cell being duped up and having a passive skill chance to additional on top of being duped up so he could triple super, that was my plan, was to have Cell triple super with huge attack stats and just have him go off. So I'm going to skip ahead slightly if I can here, about a minute. He's cooking. Here's Reed's Cell. Reed's Cell is cooking. And if you can hear it, he had 8 million attack stat. He had an 8 million attack stat. Look at that. Let's see it. Let's see it from the start. 7.5 to start. And then he does the special beam cannon, of course, and that just obliterates that robot. 8.2 million comes in. And absolutely just foddering him. I would not. He triple supered. My plan was a success. Reed had helped me out so much. Reed is a fellow Dokkan player, a Dokkan streamer. Very nice guy. Incredibly nice guy. I DM'd him and asked if he could set his Cell as his friend, because I knew for a fact he had Cell Rainbow, because Reed might even be a bigger whale than Truth. That is not kidding. That is not bullshit. Reed literally had more, like, thank you coins, or, like, thank you ticket. What is it? I forgot. It's like thank you whatever. It's for, like, is it for the download celebration on Global? I forgot. I forgot completely. But, like, Reed had more than Truth did. It's like, you get them for spending stones. I forgot what celebration. Is it, like, New Year's? I forgot. But, like, you get them for spending stones over, like, the past, like, 365 days. Like, every stone you spend, like, gives you one or whatever. I don't know. But Reed legitimately had more than Truth did last year. That's why I say he is a bigger whale. And there you go. Reed had subbed to the Twitch chat, confirming the W as his Cell is dominating. I only lived with 100k health there, and obviously my plan here to win was having Cell dominate, but I brought 21 to debuff the opponents. I brought second form Cell, which I had rainbowed, by the way, because Super Vegeta shafted me hard until the end of my summons, where I got 2 of him in one multi. I had rainbowed Cell before I got 1 Super Vegeta, which upset me. But here it was very clutch, because he was supporting Reed's Cell perfectly, and this 19 and 20. Very strong unit. I love that unit so much. So yeah, here's Reed's Cell tanking everything. 10 million attack stat. It's just over. It's just over for my opponent at this point. Like, he only supered once though, but he got the dodge on the super attack. So you know what? It's fine. And let's be clear, I still won, right? Duh. I still won. So I'm going to skip ahead a little bit, because the other rotation is not very exciting. It's just this, right? It's my Cell, my 17 and 18, my future 17 and 18, right? Oh my god. So I was panicking here, because my Cell didn't kill, and Reed's Cell started his transformation. I didn't know how far ahead or behind I was. I think this was the closest race. Actually, no, this was the closest race. I believe I won by like 10 or 20 seconds. Which, by the way, one rule I forgot to mention is we can't skip any animations. We couldn't skip any support memories we brought. That's why I didn't bring many support memories. And we couldn't skip active skills or entrance animations. Which, an entrance animation would have... That's like Majin Vegeta, right? So, you saw there, I pop, what did I pop? I pop Whis, yep, just to make sure I don't die. And let's see, I believe the androids here, yeah, they nullify that blast, which is great. I love that. Androids are so good, man. But this turn, Reed's Cell got a Dokkan attack. 13 million! This is the reason I won. Is because I got lucky enough to get my Dokkan attack on the third fight with Reed's rainbowed Cell. And if you can hear me, I was pogging. I'll turn it up. I think I was eating pizza. I was definitely eating pizza. Yeah, so I took the W by just a few seconds. I believe 20 seconds was the margin. And now it was time for the final round. My opponent, who had been sweeping the competition just like me.
9-5.
Universal Survival Saga. But
I think that actually is the difference. We're about to find out.
there was one problem.
9-5 or...
So the problem was I was practicing for the Universal Survival Saga ESBR runs, and like I said, this is one of the hardest events. This is with Whis active in one of my practice runs. 400k, and then a second super. 400k. One shot with Whis. That kept happening to me in every one of my practice rounds. My UI Gokus weren't dodging. My Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta kept getting supered in the wrong place. My God Goku and hits were taking too much damage. It was just, look, Look at this. After their super as well. They get super, they don't dodge, and then they die. I was so nervous, and so was chat. But, to make it worse, if you didn't notice, I had a rainbowed friend ready for every one of my runs. Including right here, you see it. But, while resetting, while looking for a friend, I accidentally hopped in to a run
I forgot. This was the
with my rainbowed friend God Goku and hit. That was horrible. That could have cost me everything.
so
The difference between a rainbowed unit and a 90% unit isn't that crazy, but it still matters and it's still a noticeable difference. And the thing is it wouldn't even be guaranteed if I could find a 90% friend. I could have only had a 55% friend. But as you see, I find a 90% friend. I bring a Nurse Chi-Chi, and I gamble the Nurse Chi-Chi over the Icarus. If you don't know, Nurse Chi-Chi is very strong but for only one turn, while Icarus lasts 2 turns but is weaker. So, I hop in. This is the official run. I have to let the Zeno support memory go through. My strategy here is I knew my practice runs went horrible and I knew this is the hardest event in the game. So I went for the Nurse Chi-Chi immediately. And I had to survive this turn, and I had to pray that my opponent would lose, because I'm sure my opponent didn't bring the Zeno support memory. I needed an insane rotation here, because if you didn't know, if your opponent dies, you have to make it farther than they did before you die, or else if you don't make it farther than them, you will lose, or it'll count as a draw and you'll have to redo. And I already used my 90% friend, which is the only friend I had after using my rainbowed one on accident. But then this happened.
God damn.
This is the race, by the way, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, boys. Do me proud. Yes!
Yeah, pretty much. And then take a goal stun. Take it from a stun because he's being different. Like I said. What is this luck, bro? No. They also they can stun and they have die. Oh, come on.
What a fucking first turn, bro.
Wait, he's about to solo turn 1. Wait. Yo, Goku hit. Yo.
What a first turn, bro.
Oh, he's not dead. He's not dead. He's not
Would
dead.
this already be over?
I'm risking the Goku hit. I'm risking the God Goku hit rotation. I'm risking it.
He is not living AJ's life.
The GOAT.
It's Vegeta's gotta kill him,
My
right?
music isn't playing.
Is that a Saint tank for double digits?
I can't skip. I almost skipped.
Oh, he's dead. No.
And as the Zenos are dancing on my screen, I got news that my opponent had died. And I was in round 2, and he died on round 1. I was declared the winner of the tournament. And all because my first rotation was perfect. Everybody stunned, everybody additionaled, tech hit, 3 dodged, ensuring that I would get the victory. And man, did it feel good. I had toppled the whole tournament, made it to the finals, and won because of Super Saiyan God Goku and Hit. Not just them, but Mastered Ultra Instinct AGL LR Goku, my GOAT, my best unit in the game on global, dominated and finished him and gave the look of disappointment with the KO screen. And if you didn't know, the prize for this tournament was actually $30 on Steam. So I got plus 30, baby. All the 1,000 spent on stones. It's fine because I got plus 30. I have Dokkan earnings now. Easy clap. You could see chat. Easy clap. Just that easy. It felt good, man. However, the tournament owner presented one last challenge. He said, I have one last stage to decide a true winner. Because if you didn't know, there was actually 2 brackets because of how many people signed up. So there were 2 tournaments, which resulted in this tournament taking like 6 or 7 hours to do. But it was worth it because I streamed all of it and I had a lot of fun. But since there were 2 brackets, that meant there were 2 winners. And we cannot have 2 Dokkan champions. That's not how it works. We needed an undisputed champion. So he said, one more category, boys. Super Saiyan 3. So I did what any normal man would do. I brought the GOAT TUR Super Saiyan 2 Goku that transforms into Super Saiyan 3. I brought Tech Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku, the Easy Aid, the 120% lead, now a 130% lead. I brought Physical Gotenks Super Saiyan 3, the 120 lead that is now the 130 lead. I brought STR Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, possibly the best aging unit in all of Dokkan. I brought Dokkan Fest Super Saiyan 2 into Angel Goku that goes Super Saiyan 3, which I love this unit. I think he's really cool. Is he good? Maybe not, but he's still sick. Love his animations. And of course, I brought the GOAT himself, transforming Super Saiyan Goku that goes all the way from 1 to 2 to 3 to God, all the way to blue. And with this, my team was completed. And it's time for Super Saiyan 3 domination. I'm going to let it play. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You are in the presence of the Dokkan King. This is how I became the Dokkan God. The champion, the reigning, defending, undisputed world champion of Dokkan Battle. And I will be defending my title anytime 5-9 Gaming hosts an ESBR race tournament. So, thank you to Frey, who hosted the event, to 5-9 Gaming. Obviously, they also hosted the event, even though, in my opinion, here's my GOAT transforming, by the way. In my opinion, they could have advertised it so much better. They could have had thousands of people watching because of 5-9's following, right? You could have had Truth, Goresh, Minato. You could have had everybody just commentating it, watching it, right? There could have been so many more eyes on this. It could have been way better organized, way better advertised. But what can you do? You know, it was a fun tournament still. I had fun. I loved it. I think most other people had fun. My viewers had fun. Other than the waiting times, of course, the waiting times were horrible. You know, it took me about 4 hours or 3 hours after the tournament started to actually even go in the first place and fight in the first round. But it's okay. It was worth the wait for me. I had fun. And as you can see, I'm freaking out over Super Saiyan 3 Goku, my GOAT. So yeah, I'm going to let the rest of this video play out. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to mute, let other me talk, and I'll end the video as soon as we have a Dokkan champion. Spoiler alert. I already spoiled it at the start. It's me, baby. But in case you want to see how it goes, here's how it goes. Subscribe, like the video, make sure you do all that, comment, and I'll see you later. Thanks for supporting me.
Yeah, y'all are very close.
Oh, we're close. Okay, fucking hell, good.
I got you, bro. That's a boot. Shit.
I didn't use an item.
Oh, hilarious. I felt that.
Praging. Raging. The Goku gets the additional or stun or anything,
Attack is hurt.
or just doesn't super or doesn't get supered. I mean. Shit. Oh wait, no, I'm not targeting Harudegarn. Okay, he needs to dodge. Oh my god, I'm done. I'm alive? My goat. My goat.
Nice.
That was no item, bro.
What do I want there? Do I want Vegeta or Trunks? Low-key?
Ian Goten.
The lack of a... no,
Nope.
it's
Well, neither of them did.
I mean, hey, it happens. Didn't work
I think
out.
this Ink Goku can stun. So I would love that. That's tough.
That's unfortunate.
Mm-mm.
No, it's Boomer that's
This is fine. I guess he can't. Yeah.
And
I, don't
trust
know,
us.
I think on
you
Super
don't think
Saiyan
it's
3
on.
he can.
What? What type of... What? No, not all the time. What?
Because I'm using Angel SSD and it's just like Crit and then this other some Crit stuff in weird line. Just did.
I need to kill him soon. My Dokkan attack is coming.
Whatever. It happens to be like that.
I need this Goku to additional. Okay. I need to avoid the Dokkan attack here at all
Bro,
costs.
what do you mean?
He's good. Nah, he's just good because he's alright.
What
Wait.
do you mean? Truth brought him into the red zone, bro. He has to be good.
Nah, he's
He did.
Yeah.
He got slapped Omega hard.
Did he get slapped in that?
I would think he would actually like.
I mean, if you get enough double supers, he's okay. That's about it.
And how many double supers would that be?
Oh, that was a lot of damage, my good sir.
I think I'm far behind, to be honest. This fight did not go my way. He didn't kill? Oh my god.
I wouldn't say he was
Goku!
fast on release, but
He was a lot
he was not
Thank
it.
god. Bro, he is not critting ever. Once. 50%? Where?
Yeah, don't you get 50 in exchange last time? Oh,
Alright, here we go. Final stage. He has the Dokkan attack prepped. Let's see it.
oh, you do? Yeah, you
Oh, and Dorito pops the Dokkan attack on the second stage. Unfortunate.
will. Yeah, not damn. You go to crit.
Let's see.
Goku crits, mod check.
Is it over?
Maybe?
I think I'm ahead.
Probably is.
Yeah, sure. Oh, yeah.
Goku's super effective against all types. He has a 4 million attack stat.
So, five.
He did not crit against
Oh,
Baby.
yeah, well,
Baby's the only one alive and he's stunned. Alright,
that's
GG.
pretty
Oh yeah, it's over.
It's over?
Well, not yet, but it's gonna be.
Oh.
Alright, now it's over. So-
Yeah,
I think I won.
Jeez. Congrats, Bobby.
Alright.
Since you are our Big Mac Daddy champion,
Poggers.
Yeah. The Mac that is Dokkan